Are you trying to manifest a specific text from someone? I'm going to teach you guys how to do just that here on Janelle LOA. Stay tuned. Hello, my dear gods and goddesses. My name is Janelle Godin, here with Janelle LOA. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to manifest a specific text from a specific person because I did it 2 days ago. Okay, so before we get into it, guys, go follow my personal Instagram if you haven't already, Janelle Godin. You can also follow my Instagram page where I speak about psychology, spirituality, and philosophy. You can also come find me for personal coaching on the website Fiverr. You can also join our Facebook group where we help each other manifest. All of the links will be down below. I'm also on TikTok at Janelle LOA, but if you're following my YouTube channel, it's probably because you found my TikTok, so that's kind of, a little bit obvious. Okay guys, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so 2 days ago, the first thing that I did to manifest a very specific text from a very specific person is that I scripted that that person was going to text me. Yeah, so like that person's name, I'm not going to say their name, come on now. That person's name texts me every day. And then a bit later on in the day, I wrote down, this person texts me 24/7. And then a bit later on in the day, like I would add affirmations here and there throughout the day. And I would also like leave the journal open on my desk that's right there in my bedroom. So I would see it and look at it a lot throughout the day naturally, like not even on purpose, right? So I think that was one of the contributing factors because you want to do this consciously and subconsciously. You know what I mean? Like it's good to consciously do things and sometimes you have to, but affirmations have a way of being even more effective when you soak them up subconsciously. Does that make sense? Which is why I purposefully left my journal open on my desk in my room. Does that make sense? Okay, the next thing that I did in order to manifest my specific person texting me something very specific is that throughout the day, whenever a friend of mine would text me something, I would look at my phone, like I would look at the notification on my phone and imagine that instead of my friend's name, it was my specific person's name, and that instead of the text that I received from my friend, it was the text that I wanted my specific person to text me. And I would also like daydream throughout the day about the different things that I was hoping would be in the text. So I thought about my specific person saying, thanks for coming over, I had fun, we should hang out again, things like that. And yeah, so the next thing I did was that I returned to my day, like I returned to my life. I did things just for me and I was trying not to think of my specific person too much or about the fact that I wanted to receive that specific text from my specific person too much. So I went for a walk. I love to go for a walk every day. It's an opportunity for me to walk in the park and get to spend some time in nature since I live downtown, right? It kind of gives me a breath of fresh air and it helps me clear my mind up. And so I was walking and I was trying to focus on my walk or focus on some positive affirmations. Like I would listen to like affirmations tapes that had to do with confidence and self-belief and anxiety relief. And instead of affirmations that directly had to do with trying to manifest a specific person or communication from your specific person, like I made sure that I give myself time in my day that was just for me. And okay, so the next thing that I did was that, what was the next thing that I did? I did a lot of things. Oh, the next thing that I did was that I knocked the person off the pedestal. So I made sure that there were no more doubts in my mind that I was worthy of receiving that text. I made sure that in my mind, I didn't view that person as too good for me. I would laugh if they watched this video and they were like, huh, is that true? Yes, it is. it is what it is. So yeah, I made sure that in my mind, I didn't view that person as too good for me. And I also didn't view receiving that text as being too much of a good experience for me to live, you know? And that really helped me. A lot of law of attraction teachers would tell you to not complain about your life or speak about your current issues or problems with your friends, but I really felt the need to vent, and I gave in to the temptation of texting one of my roommates to complain about the fact that my specific person wasn't reaching out to me. And she was like, I'm sure that they're just nervous because they're a 7 and you're a 10, and they kind of did something in front of you that was embarrassing, so they're waiting for you to reach out. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to reach out, but like, I see what you mean. And the fact that my roommate told me that really helped me knock the person off the pedestal, which increased the likelihood of me receiving the text that I wanted to receive from them. By the way, if you're new to the whole like not putting someone on a pedestal concept, I spoke about it more in my video on how to manifest a specific person that I posted about a month ago, I believe. So you should definitely go check that out. I will link it in the description box down below. Okay, so the next thing that I did in order to manifest receiving a very specific text from a very specific person is that I prepared myself as if I was going to see them that night. Now you might say, why did you prepare yourself as though you were going to see them that night if you didn't want to manifest seeing them that night? You just wanted to manifest receiving a specific text from them. So in my mind, manifesting seeing someone should be harder than manifesting receiving a text from them, right? So it was yet just another way of taking my mind off of the fact that I was wishing for a text. Does that make sense? So I was watching a video from one of my favorite law of attraction teachers, Roxy Talks, and it was a video on how to manifest someone coming over, but I didn't want my specific person to come over, but I still followed the logic that Roxy described in that video to apply it to either seeing my person that night or receiving a text from my person. And she was saying how you need to literally prepare yourself in function of the fact that you think that your person is coming over tonight. So paint your nails if you have to. I painted my nails, they're already chipped, but clean your room if you have to, like take a shower if you have to, clean the kitchen if you have to, and even like dread it if you have to. Be like, I'm glad that I'm seeing my specific person tonight, but I don't know if I have time to get ready. Next time I would appreciate a little heads up. So it helped me put myself in a completely different mindset. It helped me embody a completely different energy, a completely different vibration. So I had to mention it in this video because I'm pretty sure that it was one of the main contributing factors to the fact that I manifested my specific text from my specific person. Okay, so the next and last thing that I did in order to manifest that text from my SP was that I started listening to music that like pumps me up. So I was listening to Sexy Bitch by David Guetta, and I was like prancing in my underwear in the kitchen. I was home alone. Not that I don't do that when my roommates are here too, but anyways, and in the midst of like, she's a sexy bitch, it was like the text popped up. And I clicked on it, and it said every single thing that I wanted it to say. It was like a paragraph that included all of the elements that I wanted to be in that text. I obviously started yelling, started jumping, started freaking out, ran to my roommates' rooms. They weren't there. I was home alone anyways, and I was freaking out. And you know, what's crazy about the law of attraction is that you'll go through periods of time where nothing really happens, and you're like, is this even real? I don't even know if I believe in this stuff anymore. And then things like that happen, which remind you that it undeniably has to be real. And I had to make this video. I had to, and I will definitely be using the methods and the exercises. the methods and the exercises that I did 2 days ago because it worked. So I must have done something right. So I will definitely be trying that again and again and again and again and again and again. Unless it never works again, then I will, readjust. But that's everything for today, guys. If you would love to lock in your manifestation powers that you just absorbed from this video, comment down below. I can literally manifest any text I want. I can literally manifest any text I want. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Thumbs up this video if you found it helpful or if you just enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, what are you doing? Okay guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.